Good day, I'm Samantha Allen and this is your Jis News for September 14. Government will be spending $414 million over the next 3 years to ensure that Jamaica can meet more stringent food importation standards set by the United States. In January 2011, the U.S. President signed into law the revised Food Safety Modernization Act (FSMA) to prevent contaminated food from getting into that country. To help Jamaican exporters comply with the new regulations, the Agriculture Ministry has launched a Food Safety Modernization (FSM) project.
I wish to underscore the government's commitment to have safe food for our populace and to safeguard our exports to the United States and other markets. And we will do this by strengthening our policy, institutional and regulatory frameworks and provide technical support.
Under the project, the ministry's institutional capacity will be strengthened and the agricultural marketing complex on Spanish Town Road will be rehabilitated to better meet manufacturing practice standards. Farmers and fresh produce exporters will also get technical and financial assistance to meet FSMA requirements. Cabinet has approved a $45 million contract to Bacchus Construction Limited to rehabilitate and upgrade the water distribution network for the Old Harbour Supply Scheme. Minister with responsibility for information, Senator Sandria Faulkner, says the 6-month project is being financed from the National Water Commission's operations budget.
The work involves the construction, testing and commissioning into service of 2.7 kilometers of transmission pipeline starting in the vicinity of the New Harbour Village housing development and ending at the Old Harbour Base Square.
The National Workplace Policy on HIV/AIDS is to be tabled in Parliament as a white paper shortly, following Cabinet's approval. The policy is a framework for action by the government, employers and workers to deal effectively with HIV/AIDS in places of employment. It is based on the International Labour Organization's principles on HIV/AIDS in the workplace. Among other things, the policy is meant to strengthen the legal framework for HIV/AIDS as a workplace issue and strengthen the capacity of organizations to provide care and support for persons living with or affected by the disease.
The policy will also assist in the development of a caring, supportive, and responsible working environment that will protect all of our workers. And we hope that it will lead to the reduction of HIV/AIDS related stigma and discrimination, and also reduce HIV/AIDS transmission.
Meanwhile, UNAIDS Country Coordinator for Jamaica, Bahamas and Belize, Dr. Pierre Simpson, is stressing that the private sector has a key role to play in combating HIV/AIDS in Jamaica. Dr. Simpson was addressing the Jamaica Employers Federation's CEO breakfast in Kingston Wednesday. He asserted that with a reported 32,000 persons living with HIV/AIDS in Jamaica, the private sector's efforts should go a far way in curtailing the spread of the disease and to advance the agenda.
Your contribution, as I said, is not only money. Your contribution can be technical, political, cultural. You can be a strong advocate because you are at the crossroad, at the intersection of all segments of the society, and people listen to you.
The Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation, KSAC, will be spending $17.2 million to carry out urgent repairs to sanitary facilities, markets and arcades in the corporate area. Councillors passed a resolution at the KSAC September 11 meeting agreeing to withdraw the money from the Council's Equalization Fund. The resolution, which was moved by Councillor Kevin Taylor, pointed to the disrepair of some 13 of the 18 markets and arcades in Kingston and St. Andrew. Councillors agreed that the project would be a great benefit to not just the vendors but also the customers who shop in the spaces daily. And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has responded to controversial comments attributed to Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe, calling the statements unfortunate, misguided and disrespectful of Jamaican men. While addressing the launch of a 2012 Research and Intellectual Institute Expo in Harare, President Mugabe made remarks concerning the prevalence of ganja use among Jamaican men and the supposed negative impact on the society. The Foreign Affairs Ministry had responded to media reports of the incident, saying the Prime Minister would address the issue after confirming whether Mr. Mugabe had made the statements. Now, Mrs. Simpson Miller says those checks confirmed the uncomplimentary remarks. In a release from the Office of the Prime Minister, Mrs. Simpson Miller dismissed the utterances as untrue and disrespectful to Jamaican men. She went on to express confidence in Jamaica's good reputation among the people of Zimbabwe, other African countries, and the rest of the world. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks for watching.